Good morning. Daddy's getting up, getting ready. I did my driving and napping and on my nighttime adventures. Me and the little dog here is getting ready to go out. He's back there. He's making the bed because he has this thing with made beds. What he has not come to accept is that after he makes the bed, within an hour or two, the girl dog will unmake the bed. Ain't that right, honey?
Yes.
She will find... He used to tuck it in real tight on the back.
I still would.
And on the bottom and everywhere else. It doesn't matter how tight he tucks it in or if he puts pillows over it or anything else. The girl dog will find a way to get under the covers and mess it up for him.
If she don't, you will.
I find it kind of amusing. It teaches him to let go of some control, because no matter how many times he makes it, it's gonna get messed up.
Is this some kind of learning exercise?
It might be. The girl dog messing up the bed is a learning exercise.
So you're thinking that God sent me the dog to teach me a lesson?
Yes, yes, I do.
You're an asshole.
No, I'm not. I don't know why you're so mean to me. I'm sweet and innocent. Me and the little dog's going to go outside and use the potty. You want to go outside with us?
Why are you going to pee outside?
Okay, that didn't sound right. You're correct. I am not going to pee outside. The little dog is going to pee outside in front of the world.
If you want to pee on a tree, go right ahead. You have every right as a truck driver to pee on a tree.
No, if I tried to pee on a tree, I would probably have to change my clothes because I'd probably end up getting it all over me.
The girl dog can pee on trees.
Yes, the girl dog does not squat like a girl dog. She stands up and lifts her leg just like she's a boy dog.
She backs up to it.
She still stands up and lifts her leg just like she's a boy dog.
Not exactly like a boy dog.
Okay, well, you need to do some of your fancy editing stuff and insert clip here. Because she really does stand up and lift her leg. And, I mean, she like pees off of the ground on stuff.
And I got to lean over here. Why don't you fix that for me? Oh, that's much nicer. Thank you. Appreciate it.
I don't like your attitude. You hear his attitude? He gets up and he's Mr. Krabby Butt.
And not.
And not.
You just don't think about things like that.
Well, you weren't up here when I set the camera up.
But I'm up here now.
Oh my goodness. Well, and now that I moved it, I'm flashing weird white. So there you go. See it? I'm flashing weird white colors.
Damn it.
I hope you're happy.
But you're Casper.
Yeah, but I'm like radioactive glowing there or something.
Oh, I don't know. Bopping around.
I wasn't. Oh my gosh.
You're bopping around now.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go and take the puppy out.
Be gone, foul critter.
Make you think, foul critter. He may or may not be around for the next vlog. He may or may not have an eye patch on where he gets jabbed in one of them.
You done blacked my eyes.
You never know what's going to happen. See you guys in a minute.
Fellas, look, we're at the 101 in Tennessee today, right?
Gosh, I look pale. Look at me.
You are pale. You don't feel good. She feels good lately. I don't know what's wrong with her. She needs spanking. But I digress. This is one of those 4 truck stops that just did not get in on any good deals, right? They tried to remodel years ago, but they're going out of business, it looks like. And what happens is, what's the profit margin on a gas station? It's like
on actual fuel, it's like nothing.
I think it's a nickel. But
It's
that
not
just,
that much,
it pays for
most places.
utilities. That's all it does.
Yeah, you don't make money on fuel to keep the station open. You make it off of like fountain sodas and food.
Yeah.
Fountain sodas is the biggest one because it's like a penny a glass or something.
I don't think we can help this one. It's too far gone. Unless y'all want to buy it. Maybe we can buy it and go in together.
There's a vape shack out back.
Yeah, they could.
And a little road that leads to Hills Have Eyes.
They had one of the best CB shops around here for very many years. Now it's just dead. I don't think we're
I
going to
don't
eat
think
here.
anybody uses CBs anymore. That's probably why the CB shop is dead.
The whole industry gone. It's probably because of that app that everybody's using. What is that? Zillow? Zillow killed the CB? Maybe. Let's roll.
All right, guys, how you doing? We are over here in Memphis now. It's 67 degrees. That's just crazy, ain't it? I guess I didn't tell y'all where we was going. Did you tell them where we was going?
No, I don't think so.
Nowhere special. Have you ever noticed how small the United States is? Which we'll get to later. But we're going to Paris, Texas. I thought we might run into not Snorlord, but Pal Rider over here, but he's at home drinking coffee, I hear. He would have been fun conversation, I think. And then we got to pick up a load going to Pennsylvania. Now, we wasn't going to go to Pennsylvania.
It's supposed to snow in Pennsylvania next week, possibly.
Well,
Didn't they just have a real bad storm and shut the roads down?
no big deal. We can do it. But we only took the load because we gotta stop and pick up our taxes or drop them off or something, right? Because we got some plans in the works that are gonna be kind of cool, I hope.
We'll bring you along for
Yeah.
our plans.
She's all tired though.
I am. You ever just get exhausted and you have no clue why? I don't know, maybe I'm getting sick.
I think it's that lady thing.
I can't have the lady flu all the time.
I think that it's kind of flu-y. I mean, you do got your face is red. I don't know. I'm a guy. I don't know.
You're scared of the lady flu? Is that what you're saying? You're a guy, you're afraid of the lady flu?
Yes, I'm afraid of the lady flu.
So anytime something's wrong, I can say I've got the lady flu?
I'm not getting that backhoe out today, Wesley. I'm going to keep it parked, all right? But anyway, so...
He uses the lady flu as an excuse more than I do. Did you tell him about when you use the lady flu as an excuse?
What lady flu? I had 6 sisters. I know about the lady flu.
We were going somewhere and you informed him that we had to stop and do laundry.
Oh.
Do you remember this?
Yeah. Hey,
Because no man questions the lady flu.
they don't. Look, I've never been late on a load in my life or anything, right? Along comes little miss, right?
Don't blame me for your inadequacies.
It was my fault. I overslept.
Shame,
I just do
it's
not
not our
do
fault.
that kind of stuff, right? And I did, and I made up a lie. I told dispatch
A long, long time ago.
that the lady flu had attacked, and
In the middle of the night.
that certain procedures had to be followed. You know what I'm saying? You just have to take care of business. And he was like, okay. I don't want to hear about it. You're good. I'll reschedule you. I did, didn't I, little dog? That's what I said.
Yeah.
And it worked out really good. So for any of
Nothing
you
was
guys,
ever said about it.
any of you guys out there, you remember that. And you ladies that might, you shouldn't pull that card out, ladies. It's just wrong if you use it. Totally
But
wrong.
it's not wrong if you use it.
Because you know if it's coming out of my mouth, it's got to be it's serious and real, right? Now, if the ladies use it, that's just like pulling a color card or something like that, right? I mean, it's just, I don't think they'll have as much pity on you if you use it.
So if I say I have the lady flu, it's not the same. If you say there was a horrible attack of the lady flu, that's it. I don't know. I think he's working on digging that hole.
No, remember, I had that one female driver, and what? She only worked, what, a week or whatever, and she had the lady flu the whole time. Remember?
Yes.
And
wanted you to pay your doctor bill.
She
too.
wanted to pay her doctor bill and everything.
Wanted you to pay her doctor bill for the lady flu.
I didn't know nothing about her lady flu, right? I'm not related to it, so I don't know. But so she couldn't use it on me. I was like, all right, bye, right? I got a guy sitting in LA. They'll take your truck back. That's how it worked out too.
She was a mess.
She
wanted to drive the truck empty across the country. We told her, no, you're picking up the next driver that's going to go in it. And she said no, she didn't feel comfortable doing that. You want to drive an empty truck for 2,000 miles?
Didn't want to bring a load with her.
Wouldn't bring a load.
Oh, now it probably sounds like we're mean. She came to me and she said, bro, I want to learn how to drive a flatbed, right?
No, she said she had drove one before. She wanted to get back to it.
Yeah, all right. So I put her in a truck with a flatbed and put her to work. Yeah. All she had to do was pick the load up, take it to LA.
It took her 5 days to get to LA.
5 days to get to LA, 2,000 miles, and
any cash advance she could take, she did.
Yeah, and more. And then she wanted to come back home, and because flatbedding was just too much work, she decided. So I gave her a chance, though. I'll give anybody a chance. If you think you can do it, even if I don't think you can do it, I'll give you a chance. More chances than she would.
Ironically, he's the nice one of us. I'm the one that will be like, okay, you're going to have to talk to him, because if I talk to him, then no.
There's nothing wrong with being nice.
This is true, but we've also had this discussion before. He can be nice to a fault. Like someone's bad to you, and then they say they're sorry, and you forgive them and go on, which is what you do. That's good. And then they do the exact same bad thing to you, and you forgive it. They apologize later or whatever. You forgive them. Get your arm out of the way.
I'm sorry.
You forgive them. You go on. But after a certain point, I think that the forgiveness is you can't. If I keep black in your eye, is that okay?
No, but if you harbor resentment and hate in your heart, it blackens your soul and causes you to wither and die.
This is true, but just because you forgive somebody don't mean you have to be around them anymore. I mean, some people are toxic. It's just how they are.
Well, eventually I cut them off. It just takes me a while.
Eventually.
I'm a philanthropist. That's what I am. That's an old word. It means I try to help people. And I guess it makes me feel good to help people, as long as they're not, buying drugs with it or something. It should, it's my choice who I want to philanthropize with. I might have made that word up. I don't know, but that's what I am. When you got if you got the means to help people, and it's not going to hurt you financially, why not help people? It comes back to you. It might come back to you in a bad way, but it'll come back to you.
We haven't even started the horror stories of all the things drivers have done.
We did that. No, that was a training thing, wasn't it?
That was the training.
I want to do that video, but it might sound
kind of depressing.
Yeah, it might sound kind of cruel about all the crazy things that drivers has done, because it's not, and people might take that as that I mean. So I just haven't done that video.
When trucking companies, that I didn't understand when I first started driving a truck, that like this company has 147% turnover rate. I'm like, how can you have more than 100% turnover rate in a year, right? It's because you literally turn over 100% plus another 50% of your employees in a truck. And I know a lot of times as drivers, it's like everybody's kind of looking for the, not everybody, but a lot of people are job hopping looking for the next best thing and not doing their homework of where they should or shouldn't go. And boom, 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 they end up just jumping every which way.
But we've switched companies. We in the last 10 years, we've been with 3 companies, and we're probably getting ready to make another switch. Now, it's not a switch because there's anything wrong with this company. It's just that if a certain deal that I've been working on for years has finally came through, then I'm gonna have to go do it because it's a matter of making a lot more money, you know. But that's something we'll talk about later.
Yeah, but the first company, they lost our run.
Yeah, it was the run that went away.
And they sold out to Prime, so our option was going to be to sign a Prime lease or to buy a Prime truck and run Prime freight at that point.
Because in order to have the contract that we had, you had to be under a lease to run the contract. Well, they wouldn't give you the contract if you used your own truck. Now, I had my truck that was paid for on that run for a long time, but it was a lease truck, and the company we was with wasn't selling the trucks as a lease. It was like a purchase. You made a truck payment. You wasn't penalized with a buyout, or it was fair. It was just 100% fair. And
you got your maintenance money back.
Yeah, I got all my maintenance money back and all that kind of stuff, right? And then the old boy died.
The dad.
The dad that owned the business, and the son took over. And when the son took over, he hooked up with Prime. And they said that it wasn't a buyout, but when you turn over your trailer pool and your freight to Prime, not talking bad about Prime, just saying when you do that, you're now a Prime company. So that's what they did. And I don't have anything wrong with Prime, but I won't work for Prime. So it's, you know, it's just, I can do better.
Personal preference.
Yeah. But anyway, apparently my phone is full. So